Oh my gosh. Oh. Woo! This is Getting Over It. What annoying yet fulfilling joyride. In Getting Over It, you play as a stupidly buff guy in a cauldron, wielding nothing but a sledgehammer, and your only goal is to make it to the very top. Now the game's controls can be stupidly annoying, but yet there's something about it that just makes you keep coming back. You traverse your way across a hellish landscape, occasionally slipping, until you finally make it to the top. All throughout the journey, you're exposed to Bennett Foddy, a real man, helping your pain seem minimal as you fall, while also helping you learn how to fail. Like, listen to this. No.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true.
Oh, my
You're
head.
sure to be happy again.
I've never really played this game before, apart from a couple minutes played. So what you're about to witness is, in all actuality, my first attempt. That being said, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, because it helps me out a frick ton. That being said, thanks for being here, and enjoy the rest of the video. I began the game slithering and sliming out of the cauldron, and then I immediately got to work. Traveling up the mountain wasn't the hardest thing for me. Sometimes I made silly mistakes, but I eventually got through it. Then I reached my first challenge. The vertical corridor! This part took me forever. I just struggled trying to get on the rock so I could begin the part. But then eventually, I would get close, and then stuff like this would happen.
What? What?
You're joking. But after a long struggle, I was finally able to do this. There we go. That's what we want. Just here. Please no. Oh my gosh. I continued my journey until I reached the construction zone, where I was basically able just to weasel my way through it. And things were going pretty good, until I found my next enemy. I basically spent most of my playthrough on this part, and I would attempt to make it up, fall, and try again. And only when I actually made it up, I got to the box part, until there was these stupid freaking stairs. My hammer just didn't want to connect to them. And then it would throw me off, and I'd be back right where I started. Hence... After about 30 minutes though, I finally made my way up. This was it. I think I could finally do it. I went to grab onto the couch, and then I fell off, as per usual. I then tried to go a second time, and I felt I was pretty successful until this happened.
Oh no.
And then in my annoyance, I thought I could just breeze past the part I've already done. And then...
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
Next thing I did was what most people would do, and rage quit. And then I played a much better game. This is nice. I really enjoy this. Hey look! Little friend. It's not very good duck though. After playing such a magnificent game, I was filled with so much more determination. So much so, I decided to give Getting Over It another try. Man, I do not want to do this. Not again. No!
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed.
Since I've already done these parts though, the next little bit came like a breeze. Even my old enemy, the vertical corridor, wasn't able to stop me. I got back to the point where I used to be, and then, all of a sudden, this happened. Please. Oh my gosh. Holy, okay. This is it, baby. This is the run.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to.
I went through this weird hallway of furniture, and then I beheld an orange. And like most people that are allergic to fruit, I did what any sane person would, and booped it off. I traversed this next part quite cautiously, as because any wrong move would mean my certain doom. But I got a little cocky, and then this happened.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen,
I persevered though, I kept going, and eventually I made it back to where I was. But this time I didn't make any silly mistakes. From here on out, it was basically a smooth climb. And when I say smooth climb, I mean smooth climb. I was able to make it to where I needed to go pretty easily. I was filled with adrenaline from being able to go so far in such a short amount of time. And after accidentally making a quick detour, I ended up on these floating rocks, which scared me a lot because I had no idea what was below them. But after making calculated decisions, I was able to meet one of my final challengers. If you're wondering why I sound so annoyed, it's because this thing took me 50 minutes to beat, okay? Do you not understand how much that is? 50 minutes. Do you not? Oh my. It was ridiculous. I was getting peeved off the whole time. To make matters worse, junk like this happened.
Oh.
I hate getting over it so much. Luckily though, I was able to make it back to with relative ease. After struggling for a very long time, this finally happened. Yes! Woohoo! I then traversed up the perilous mountain, and lucky for me, nothing went wrong this time, and I was actually able to make it to the top. After being able to successfully make it up to the rest of the mountain, I came across a shopping cart, and then this little Greek place. Then I received my final words.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
And then I fell.
What?
Holy crap. Okay, I need to take a break. I then took a lifetime getting up the mountain again. It was so difficult for me this time. And then I took another 4 lifetimes to actually make it up to the radio tower. I would go up, I would fall, and then I would go back up, and I would fall, and that process would just repeat for what seemed like forever. Until finally, I was released from this painful experience.
What? Oh, what? What? What?
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
Three hours? That's not that bad, actually.